Hey, what's up, guys? Houston here. Look, if you're trying to find a business credit card, okay, and you don't have proof of income or proof of revenue for the business, then these are the best financial institutions you should be looking into because they're not going to require you to show proof of income. They go off of stated income, okay? Now, let's jump right into it and talk about some of these business credit cards. The first business credit card we're going to talk about is from PNC Bank. Now with PNC Bank, they offer different business credit cards, all right? And I made a video and I was asking, do you choose the wrong business credit card, all right? And what I mean by that is most people would just choose any business credit card. However, you end up missing out on a big opportunity by not choosing the right business credit card, right? So just say with PNC Bank. So with PNC Bank, they have the PNC Visa business credit card. All right. Now, the reason I say about the right business credit card is because of their intro. The intro and balance transfers on purchases. All right. So there's 0% intro APR on balance transfer for the first 13 billing cycles. All right. So say that you have a high interest balance on another business credit card. This is the credit card you would want to go after. PNC Bank, they pull from Experian FICO 9. So that's very good. That's low-hanging fruit, guys. Now, there's something else that PNC offers that I would tell you guys to go after. They offer the lines of credit. So here's how I would play it. You can go after both at the same time, or if you want a gardening relationship, give it about 6 to 9 months using the business credit card, then applying for the line of credit. So that way you continuing to build things on the business side with your EIN number, and you're not having to worry about, like, if you max out that business credit card or that business line of credit and your credit score dropping. All right. So that's the reason that I would definitely tell you to look at PNC Bank, because it's a FICO 9. Why Fifth Third Bank? They only offer two business credit cards. They offer the Fifth Third Simplicity business credit card, and they offer the Fifth Third commercial credit card. So basically your commercial credit card is pretty much like your charge card, right? So it's like your charge card type of card. But here's the thing about it. Being able to get this card, they do pull TransUnion, okay? So Fifth Third pulls TransUnion. But again, go after this unsecured business lines of credit, because their business lines of credit go anywhere from 10,000 up to 100,000. All right, so this is on their short-term business credit. They offer different types of funding, but this is the one that I would definitely look at. Now, I always tell you guys, do not go for a business loan. The reason that you don't want to go for the business loan is because it's too much red tape, okay, for the banks. So it's easier to go for the business credit cards and the business lines of credit. Stay away from the business loans when it comes with major financial institutions. All right. First National Bank of Omaha, they will pull Experian FICO 9. Now, for some of you guys, you're probably wondering, well, Houston, why? So what's so important about FICO 9? The reason FICO 9 is important because you can build up your credit, build it up on the personal side with your rent payments, utility payments, subscription payments, okay, and authorized users. And so again, they pull Experian FICO 9. So that's the reason that I'm trying to choose the low-hanging fruit that makes it much easier to get access to. Now, another thing about First National Bank of Omaha, if you don't qualify for this here unsecured credit card, they do at least offer a secured credit card. Now, unfortunately, you're going to have to put $2,000 down. However, here's the interesting thing about that. If you're willing to put $2,000 down on a secured business card from First National Bank of Omaha, what you're doing is you're starting a gardening. Now, like I just said, in order to build up your credit, by adding on the authorized users. And for those of you that don't know how to get access to authorized users, click the link and schedule one-on-one consultations. And the subscription, that's going to help boost up your credit score. That way you can reapply for the unsecured credit card. Okay. Now, and again, with most lenders, they will give you a business credit card, okay? And then after 6 to 9 months, they will offer you a line of credit. Now, here's the interesting thing about it. Sometimes with certain financial institutions, they just may offer you a line of credit off the bat. And this is the GM Business Credit Card. The reason this is a low-hanging fruit credit card because it's FICO 9. TransUnion FICO 9, okay? It's through Goldman Sachs, but again, you don't have to show proof of income as stated income when trying to go after this here credit card. A Viridian Credit Union. This credit union you want to be a part of. And I'm going to tell you why, and you should be excited about this. This is another one of those credit unions that I stumbled across that actually uses a Vantage score. A Vantage TransUnion score and you look at your scores, they're going to give you your Vantage score. They don't give you FICO scores. So if you see that you have a 700 Vantage score, then this is the type of credit union you want to be a part of. Now, in terms of they offer the business credit cards, all right, but they don't offer the business lines of credit, all right. So they offer the business credit card, but they don't offer the business lines of credit. But at the same time, like I said, it's a Vantage score. So they're more flexible. And the way to join them is paying $5 for the Habitat for Humanity. For Habitat for Humanity, you can join through there for $5. All right. But this is one of those Vantage 3 financial institutions you want to be a part of. Langley has a business credit card. It's the Langley Platinum Visa Business Credit Card. Okay. And here's the thing about it. And I must mention this for some of these cards. Some of these cards may be geo restricted. So meaning that you have to be in that region. However, there is a workaround. That workaround, if you're able to have a registered business, so say that you have a family member in that geolocation, then you can register your business in that area and then apply for this business credit card because technically you are in that area. So that's a workaround for that. Now, another good thing about Langley, they're going to pull your Equifax FICO 9. That's the good thing about it. Now, on the personal side, anybody can join and they can apply for personal credit products. But just on the business side, it's geo restricted. But one of the good things about it with Langley, again, they offer business lines of credit. And so their business lines of credit go from $500 up to $25,000. This is the thing that puzzles me about people. They would have a business credit card with financial institutions, but they never go for the business lines of credit. And the business lines of credit, they're just as easy to get than the business credit cards. But that's the reason I tell you, start with the business credit card, then go for the business lines of credit. Okay, don't worry about the business loan. Too much paperwork. It's BCU, Baxter Credit Union. Now, you guys hear me always talking about Baxter Credit Union. Now, they offer a business credit card. Now, here's the interesting thing about it. You have to join through the Employment, Community, Charter, Family, and Life Money U. Now, with the Life Money U to join them, it's only $5, but they will waive the $5. Now, going back to the business credit card, the thing about it with the business credit card, it's a lengthy thing because they want more details about your business and stuff. However, keep in mind why this here bank is so important, this credit union is so important, is because, again, it's another one of those Vantage TransUnion 3 banks, okay? Using your Vantage score. this is what you want to do. So now you have two. Actually, there's three because you have connectors as well, and I forgot to add them to the list. So there's three financial institutions that use a Vantage score in order to help you get funding, especially when you're trying to go for business funding. Now, they do not offer business lines of credit, but they do offer the business credit card. Now, Wells Fargo offer the business credit card. They offer the business platinum credit card, then they offer the regular business credit card. But here's the thing about it. Wells Fargo usually pulls Experian FICO 9, okay? Now, the reason that I would tell you, and Wells Fargo, they do report, okay? They report to Small Business Financial Exchange just as well as PNC Bank reports to Small Business Financial Exchange. Now, what is so important about Wells Fargo is that they are making it easier for you as a new member to get access to their lines of credit. So they have the Wells Fargo unsecured business line of credit. So this here goes anywhere from $10,000 up to $150,000. And it's a revolving line of credit at that. Okay, so that means that you use it, pay it down, and you get access to it again. That's what I like about this. Now, they also have the Wells Fargo Small Business Advantage line of credit as well. Okay, and this is for businesses that have been, so this is something I really want to point out. This here is less than 2 years. So when you are a startup, and you're trying to get business lines of credit, this is the one you want to go after, the Wells Fargo Small Business Advantage line of credit, because it's less than 2 years, all right? And so their limits go from $5,000 up to $50,000 on their line of credit. Now, the interest rate is interest rate plus prime is 1.75 on the line of credit for businesses over 2 years. But if you're under 2 years, the prime is much higher, okay? But I would still say it's worth it. Now, here's some other things they tell you what it is. Typical guarantors have a FICO score of at least 680 at the time. So you see that you don't have to have a 700 credit score, a perfect credit score to get access to these lines of credit, all right? That's why this is so important for you all to know this. Now, let's look at Spectra on the list. Well, Spectra is a credit union. Yes, it's geo-restricted when it comes to their business loans and business lines of credit, right? However, here's the key to this. And this is where I made the video about unlimited business credit funding. Is because Spectra is Elan Financial. They issue their business credit cards through Elan Financial. And because they issue their business credit cards through Elan Financial, all right, look at that, 0% interest APR for 18 billing cycles on purchases and balance transfer. This is the card you want. This is a money card. Now, here's the interesting thing about it. With Spectrum pulling TransUnion, guess what? Elan Financial is going to pull TransUnion. Elan Financial is a U.S. bank. They're owned by U.S. Bank. And since they're owned by U.S. Bank also pulls TransUnion FICO 9. So this is a money bank. This is a money card. And the good thing about it, you technically don't have to join them in order to apply for their business credit card, since it's through a third party, Elan Financial. Okay, so technically you don't have, I would join them because they have other great products and very good interest rate. But at the same time, because it's through Elan Financial, all you have to do is just apply for a credit card. Now, that being said, talking about unlimited, if you have multiple multiple companies, say that you had 2 or 3 LLCs or startups and stuff like that, you can apply for the same credit card for the same credit card for each company. Right, you can apply for the same credit card for each company. All right. Now, for those of you that may have a question about business credit funding, personal credit funding, click the link in the description. Schedule a one-on-one consultation. Thank you.